What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today we've got some big news out of the IPL. Now, I thought I would cover this. You know, we're covering a lot more IPL news, and I know this wasn't in fact big news. I had to find this on the cricket page called Crick A to Z. So firstly, shout out to them. Supposedly it was reported by Crick Buzz, but I didn't see it anywhere. I didn't see any like update about this anywhere. I thought it would be headline, you know, front page news for the IPL. Supposedly not. But let's just go in it here. Franchises will release their West Indies players because of CPL and international matches in that period, especially the Tri-Series which they have against Afghanistan and Australia just before the T20 World Cup. Now that is unfortunate because not only is Punjab Kings have Finn Allen, Chris Gale, Nicholas Pooran. I mean, yeah, Pooran, look, you did fucking nothing, but he said he was going to come back and it was going to fuel him. You know, I sounded excited for Pooran. You know, he's still a good player to have on your team. Chris Gale is one of the best T20 players, if not the greatest T20 player of all time. And Fabian Allen, or what's his name, Finn or Fabian Allen, I can't remember, is a decent player. Like, he's actually quite a good player. So, a decent all-rounder. So that's a big blow, not only for Punjab, but for the competition. You look at these players here, we're going to jump into, we've got this little article about all the 9 players that in fact were in the IPL this season. So let's just get into it. 9, Jason Holder, Kieran Pollard. Holder is with the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Well, they weren't going to win anything anyway, so that does not matter. While Pollard plays for, so Mumbai Indians lose a big one in Kieran Pollard. Pollard is a huge loss to Mumbai. Dwayne Bravo is going to, obviously, Chennai, they're another team that's in contention to win the title. Dwayne Bravo goes, and Sunil Narayan and Andre Russell go from Kolkata. Now, look, Kolkata probably weren't going to make the top 4, but, you know, Pat Cummins, I was watching his live stream, and he seemed pretty, you know, certain that Kolkata were actually going to make the top 4. He felt pretty good about it. Well, I reckon you're talking bullshit, Pat. But, you know, losing 2 big players like that is huge. And then you go here. Chris Gale, Nicholas Pooran, both go from Punjab. Fabian Allen, also from Punjab, which is just annoying. And then Shimron Hetmeyer is going to be released. Will have to be let go by Delhi Capitals, which are another team that's in contention for the title. So the only team that doesn't lose a West Indian, by the looks of it, is Rajasthan. And Rajasthan aren't going to win the title, but RCB. So RCB don't lose anyone from these West Indian players. Do they even have an English player on their team either? I don't know. RCB, they're in a good position to win this title when it resumes in September. I think it is. We covered this in a video the other day. I should remember. In the UAE or in Dubai or wherever. Well, Dubai is in the UAE, so don't know where I'm going with that. But hey, let me know what you guys think. It sucks. That sucks. And they're talking about the Tri-Series with Australia is going to, you know, that's why they can't go and play the IPL. Does that mean the Australian players aren't going to be able to play as well? That's what I'm confused, because there's been no announcement about the Australian players. But if that is the case, I will bring that news to you guys here on the channel. So if you're new, subscribe. I'm excited for the IPL to return. It sucks about the West Indian players because they're, you know, other than the Australian players, they're my favourite players to watch, especially someone like Chris Gale, DJ Bravo, Kieran Pollard, you know, Sunil Narayan, Dre Russ, even Nicholas Pooran when he's hitting the ball well. So it's a huge loss to the league, on top of English players not being able to play either. So that sucks. But hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.